Live TA with Debater. How to predict Bitcoin and crypto market trend for future gains. Best meme coins to trade now. This is what I want us to examine on today's video. You are welcome once more on my channel. I'm your guy, Debaton. Always excited to be here with you to talk about cryptocurrency, to share with you amazing stuff going on in the crypto market, what is going on with Bitcoin, altcoins, meme coins, any trend out there in the crypto space I talk about. And today I want us to look at how we can predict Bitcoin to make massive gains in the altcoin and meme coin space. Guys, I always mention on my channel, if you understand Bitcoin, if you see Bitcoin for what Bitcoin it is, then you are always going to be making good decisions or better decisions investing in this volatile market. If you're new or yeah, you're welcome. If you are returning, you're welcome as well. But don't forget to smash the subscribe button if you get some value in the end. But now, as usual, we have to go to the bubbles to see what the bubbles are doing. The bubbles look somehow, somehow good. This is the top. Let's go begin with the top 100 coins. And again, this is against Bitcoin. Any coin you see here on the monthly time frame has outperformed Bitcoin. So let's begin on the daily time frame. Let's see what's going on here. On the daily time frame, we have HNT, we have Tone. Everything you see in green and all the green bubbles, they are outperforming Bitcoin. So to an extent, I would say that on the daily time frame, we have some momentum going on, and Bitcoin is not doing well. That means there should be more upside in the altcoin market. I'm going to analyze the total three, total two. Look at Bitcoin dominance, look at Bitcoin price, look at liquidation heat map, look at some altcoins, and then give you guys this amazing strategy on how you can go about, making massive gains in the future. So looking at crypto bubbles, we have already seen what's going on there. Not that much. So let's dive first into Bitcoin, and I'm gonna go straight away to explain to you guys that so far as we are below the 50-day, the 5-day, the 13-day, and the 200-day EMA, more to that, the Bitcoin moving average, then we are super bearish for Bitcoin. That means no matter what your altcoin do, they're gonna give that profit back to Bitcoin. So be aware of any trade or any buy you're gonna make, from now on. This is already Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. Usually, Friday is followed by a massive sell-off. Maybe this Friday might be different as the previous weekend. But there's something I'm seeing here, which is some sort of divergence here. You see, there's some sort of divergence here, which might be bullish, for Bitcoin on the daily time frame. So if price keep on doing this, and we see some sort of quick movement right down to $55,000, then we might see a quick reversal for price. I'm gonna give you guys the scenarios where we're gonna get full into altcoins. There's not so much to talk about Bitcoin. That's why I want to just stick on the TA I made. I made last, I think that was previous days ago. I think if you follow this, you're gonna see also what I mentioned in my previous videos. I already marked all of these zones. We are now on the weekly time frame. You can see this zone here, this structure here is pretty good structure for Bitcoin. And Bitcoin has been moving in this zone. And if Bitcoin break this zone below, we're gonna see price go right down to about $36,000 or maybe $45,000. But if that's the case, I think we can see price goes to 45 or around the $37,000 per Bitcoin. This can happen. Don't sit there and say, "Oh, it will never happen. It can never happen." It just depends on what is going on in the market, price action, buy and sell, outlet, which people or which investors are dominating in the market. Are there more buy orders above? If there are more buy orders, are there more buy orders below? If there are more buy orders below, they are gonna push price to fill those orders. Are there more sell orders above? If there are more sell orders above, then they're gonna push price above to grab those sell orders. So regardless of what is going to go on in the market, the good thing is you understand how the market is gonna move, and when the market take any direction, you are gonna be ready to strike back, hard, so hard. Now, um let's get this straight, okay? If we go to the liquidation heat map, before we go there, I even want us to look at USDT dominance, because USDT dominance has been playing a huge role, in the circle. We saw, you see the weekly time frame, we saw how dominance it came right down to about 3%, and that's raising to about, let's say, about 6%, and now it's back still around the 6% time frame. But there is this also resistance, yeah, for dominance. If say dominance is able to break this resistance, then we might see dominance go right up to I'm talking about USDT, market cap dominance. Now I'm on market cap. Okay, yeah, USDT market cap dominance. Yeah. So if price USDT, if USDT dominance break, then we're gonna see it go right up to about 8%, and this is gonna cause Bitcoin price to go downward. Because dominance, this USDT dominance means that investors are favoring more USDT, so they want to sell their Bitcoin or cryptos and sell it into USDT. Yeah, so that's what I'm looking at for this bad boy. Yeah, and if we go to the total market cap has dropped from 2 trillion to 1.9 trillion. It even went right down to 1.7 trillion, few days back, and now it is holding here. So I don't know, but if still we still bring in the Fibonacci retracement tool from the bottom, yeah, to the top, to give us a pretty damn good zone where we can expect price to reject to us. And I think the golden pocket is around this 1.5 trillion or 1.49 trillion. So that's the area where we can expect price to go and bounce, and price can still come right down to 1.9 trillion. I'm talking about the total market cap for cryptocurrency. Okay, now if we look at the total two, these are all cryptocurrencies excluding Bitcoin. And when you look at this, you're gonna realize that price is still in range. We saw this huge dip, this huge stopping hold on candle, and price is heading towards that area. Maybe price can get right down to 726 billion. For the altcoin market, that is all the cryptocurrencies out there, excluding Bitcoin. And if that's not the case, what I want to see, I already marked it. Yeah, Bitcoin should, break above here, come back, retest this zone, then move to the upside. If not, then you're going to be favoring more downside for Bitcoin. And if we look at total trade, these are all cryptocurrencies excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, and you can see similar thing is going on here. Even though it's slightly different, but it's almost the same trend going on here. These zones are being respected. Market price is still in structure. After this huge pump to the upside, we had to experience this reversal, and now we should expect price to go back and attempt to make higher highs from here. If price is able to make higher highs from here, then we might as well wait for price to push more downward towards this area, because price, ever since price break this structure, yeah, price hasn't come back to retest this structure. Yeah, so that's very important. If see you are looking at price action for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and so on. And if you look at dominance in general on the weekly time frame, you're going to see that dominance is up. But if we look at this on the daily time frame, it's still up. Of course, it's still up. You can see how this is, is trending. Let's just stay with this on the monthly time frame. You're gonna see dominance is, making it way to the upside, and I think we're gonna see Bitcoin dominance go right up. Maybe we're gonna see some massive downside with the altcoin market, but I think Bitcoin dominance is gonna go right up to about 61 or 62%. It can even go right up to 65% if that's the case, or maybe to 75%. I think so. These are some vectors that hasn't been recovered yet. So I think this vector is going to be recovered. That's what is going to happen. So if you're investing in any altcoin out there, you should be ready to look at what the market is doing to prepare yourself, ahead of time, so that you don't make mistakes. You ought to always be ahead of the curve, so you don't make huge mistakes when you invest in any coin out there. Now let's move to some other coins that I talk about here on my platform, and this is Solana. Before we even go to Solana, I think we haven't yet established or we haven't looked at the liquidation heat map. So let's dive right away to the liquidation heat map. And if say you haven't yet followed me on X, this is my X platform. Go and follow me on X. Let me refresh the X platforms. Go and follow me on X. This is it. I have this following now, and this is the live stream going on at this point in time. So go and follow me on X. I'm gonna appreciate if you do that. Okay, let's dive into this quickly. This is a liquidation heat map, and you can see the yellowish area are areas where the market makers can push price to. Now we can see that this zone here around 55.00 price point, and also there's something slightly here around 54.6 too. But there's something also I want us to look at here. I want to bring in the liquidation heat map, the book map here, so we can see some other data regarding price action. But for now, this is at the zones where we can see clearly that there's some liquidity there around $55,000 for Bitcoin, and also we have this zone here around $57,000 and $58,000. So they can push price right up to even $59,000. Looking at where we are right now on the daily time frame. So for the next 24 hours, they can do that. And if we look at the next 30 days, let's see what they can do. They can also do. It's similar stuff. You can see similar stuff. We don't yet have much liquidity above. So maybe if price get to this area, then we might see some sort of recovery there, or some more orders to the upside. But as of now, this is what we can see, based on the data we are experiencing right now. So I'm gonna try to bring in this. Let me see. I couldn't bring in the book map. Okay, I think I should just allow it to be like this. Let me just allow it to be like this. So we focus on the liquidation heat map instead. I'm gonna bring the book map some other day. Well, just know that the chances for price to go around $58,000 is high, and also around $55,000 is high for Bitcoin, and $60,000 for Bitcoin is also a possibility. So look at all this confluence, and it's gonna help you to make the right decisions most at times. Now looking at Solana has come right down to 128. So do we expect price to reverse from here? Again, I'll have to look at this on higher time frame. So let me look on the daily time frame. If say there is some sort of divergence here, I can see divergence on the daily time frame, and also there is this vector candle here. The last time we saw a vector candle, around the bottom moving average, we saw how price, pump to the upside and also pump to the upside. So maybe we can see some sort of pump to the upside, maybe not significant. And if say the pump is significant, then it should go above 160. If say it's not above 160, let's say around 172, then we can wait for retracement around 155. So if that's not the case, then I think you shouldn't be looking at Solana. Again, when you see where Bitcoin is, you can also see where Solana is. And if say nothing's going to happen with Solana, just imagine. So if nothing's going to happen with Bitcoin, I mean, in terms of massive recovery, then if we see any dip with Bitcoin, Ethereum is going to go right down to about $100 per Ethereum, and this is going to be a huge discount for anyone out there who is in some cash at this point in time. So I don't know. This is just what I'm looking at this point in time, and I believe you guys are gonna get the same value. If say you apply it, So this is pretty great to see. Now, if say we go to this, I want us to go to another coin, which is Ethereum. I want us to look at Ethereum diligently, and like you're gonna see that Ethereum is moving same way as Bitcoin. right? It's moving the same way as Bitcoin. The only thing is Ethereum has more upside than Bitcoin during recovery, right? So we have seen that Ethereum is already around this moving average here. This is the 800-day moving average on the daily time frame. But when you go to Bitcoin, you won't see Bitcoin hasn't yet gotten to that price point. So this is this is the 200-day moving average. So this is the 800-day moving average right below here on the daily time frame. But if we look at Ethereum, it's already gotten to that zone. So we should expect more upside for Ethereum than Bitcoin. So and you can see the same thing divergence here, but the divergence for Ethereum is really alarming. It's pretty damn good. So I will recommend more. Of course, this is not financial advice. If you take it, know that it's just for educational purpose only. That's why I'm trying as hard as possible to explain to you guys the thought process, how I go about it. So looking at this structure right now, I think we might see some sort of quick recovery for Ethereum more than Bitcoin. And again, guys, if we stay on the higher time frame, we're gonna see that we are bullish. We are still bullish. We are still in structure, and Ethereum again is at a better position than Bitcoin. If you look at Bitcoin on the weekly and you look at Ethereum on the weekly, you realize that Bitcoin has done so well against Ethereum. Now let's move to this. Let's see how you're gonna trade most of this. Okay, now I always want to rely on so many tools to help me to buy any coin, right? I don't just go and buy that coin because I want to buy the coin. I want to see zones. I mark zones. I mark support and resistance. I look at the Fibonacci retracement tool. I mostly look at the daily time frame to give me for one price to give me a better entry position. So let's say, for example, for Bitcoin, if you're investing in Bitcoin and you are on the daily time frame, you can already see I mark zones here that I expect price to go to. So if price get to this zone here, if I want to buy Bitcoin, I'm gonna buy Bitcoin here. If I want to buy Bitcoin again, I'm gonna buy Bitcoin around this zone here, around this area, yeah, this place. If I want to buy again, I'm gonna buy here. So what am I expecting on the price to do? I'm expecting price to move up, come back here, hold, and the same thing, move up, come back there, and hold. If price is not gonna do that, then I'm not gonna buy this. Guys, when you do this, you know that you are buying it at support or resistance levels, and this is very important. When you buy and when you buy when price gets to support or resistance, just depending on like buy or sell. Yeah, when you buy or sell. So again, you have to look at the bigger picture of the market, like what is going on. Don't focus on the lower picture or the micro. Look at the macro. Look at the future. If you're working on the daily time frame, then you are looking at the monthly time frame, the weekly time frame, to see what price has done for that week and what price might do, the previous week. And you will wait for price to do what price must do. And if you are holding an asset which has value like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and others, then you know that the crypto is going to go to zero. At least you're going to have a good sleep. So this is just the thought process stuff that I go about. I have to make sure this is in play. I look at market structure. I look at support and resistance. I look at crypto bubbles. I look at the beta moving average. For example, if I want to trade on the beta moving average on the daily time frame, if I zoom out, you're gonna see what this bad boy loves to do. So you can see clearly if before price ever break above here. Let me just zoom this a little bit. You can see here price was okay. Price has been price has been up above this moving average. I think maybe I can do this demonstration more on the 4 hours time frame so you can see it properly for what it is. Now looking at this, whenever price break, look, whenever price break below this the beta moving average, price is always going to come back there. You see, price break, price came back there, price break, price came back there. So you can either sell when price get there. Like for example, you buy here, you sell here, you wait again. Price has gotten downward. You buy here, you sell here. You can do just that and you still be in profit every month, or maybe you can stick. You can just let me just zoom so you can see what I'm trying to convey here. Or wait for you. You see this movement to the upside. Look at this movement to the upside. You see price play around the bottom moving average, play around it, and when price break below it, we saw that price went right down and make lower low. So whenever price break the bottom moving average, price always go to form lower lows. So that's how I look at it. You know. All right, guys. I think this is it for today. I feel a little bit tired. Hopefully you got some value from this you know live show. I wish you all the best. Have a nice day. Bye bye. Ciao.